Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Jasnib BL Stories. Then let's get into the story. Yeah.
Scene 10. The Hidden Fortress. Hours later, the convoy entered the mountains. After passing through countless hidden routes, camouflage gates, and secret tunnels, a gigantic fortress appeared before everyone's eyes. Massive walls stretched across the mountain. Watchtowers overlooked the forests. Solar panels covered the rooftops. Wind turbines spun silently. Armored vehicles patrolled the roads. Mutated wolves guarded the entrance without attacking anyone. Everyone stood speechless. Alexei whispered, "This place is another world." Mo Yuan smiled faintly. "Welcome home." The survivors were settled into clean apartments inside the fortress. That night, for the first time in many years, Mo Yan sat quietly beside his biological parents, Alexei and his twin brothers, as they shared a peaceful meal together. Outside, the apocalypse continued.
Act 6.
Inside,
The Chef
family,
of Hope.
once torn apart
Scene
by
1.
fate, had
Building
finally
a
been
real
reunited.
home. Several days after rescuing Alexei and the other survivors, the hidden mountain fortress slowly transformed from a shelter into a functioning community. Standing before everyone in the central plaza, Mo Yan looked over the growing crowd. "I don't intend to rule every small matter. I'll only interfere when necessary. I'm creating 3 divisions." A holographic screen appeared above him. Explorer Group. Responsible for leaving the fortress to search for food, fuel, medicine, useful equipment, survivors, and construction materials. Production Group. Responsible for cooking, farming, water purification, repairs, cleaning, tailoring, medical assistance, and all daily operations inside the fortress. Guardian Group. Responsible for patrolling the walls, guarding entrances, resolving disputes, maintaining order, and protecting civilians. "If someone repeatedly causes trouble," Mo Yan continued calmly, "lock them up. When I return, I'll decide their punishment." Everyone nodded. His rules were simple, clear, fair. Scene 2. Unexpected Administrators. Mo Yan's biological father stepped forward. "What about administration?" Mo Yan shrugged. "You handle it." The crowd blinked. "You trust us that much?" his mother asked. Mo Yan placed another strawberry lollipop into his mouth. "I hate paperwork. I hate meetings. I hate listening to people argue. So, I'm leaving it to you." His parents laughed helplessly. His father accepted responsibility for security records, supply allocation, and work assignments. His mother organized food distribution, healthcare, housing, and daily schedules. Unknown to everyone, the system quietly displayed another notification visible only to Mo Yan. Hidden mission. Observe your family's leadership. Evaluate fairness. Evaluate corruption. Evaluate compassion. Reward depends on results. Mo Yan silently smiled. "If they're truly my family, they won't disappoint me." Scene 3. A new name. That evening, Alexei, together with her mischievous twin brothers, wandered around the fortress looking at the enormous sign above the entrance. Dragon Fortress. The twins immediately burst into laughter. "What kind of old-fashioned name is this?" Alexei covered her mouth while giggling. "It sounds like something from an ancient martial arts novel." One twin shouted toward Mo Yan, "Big brother, we're changing it." Mo Yan looked up lazily from the maintenance reports he wasn't reading. "Do whatever you want." The 3 siblings excitedly painted a new sign. Beast Mountain Safe Base. The twins proudly stepped back. "There, much better." Mo Yan looked at the sign for several seconds before smiling. "It's acceptable." Everyone laughed. For the first time since the apocalypse, the fortress felt like home. Scene 4. The Ability User Team. Early the following morning, Mo Yan gathered every awakened ability user. At present, only 2 members stood before him. Alexei. Water ability. Mo Yan. Beast Tamer. Our next mission begins today. The system displayed another red notification. Destiny ability user number 2 located. Name, Aiden. Plant ability. Survival probability, 14%. Mo Yan looked toward Alexei. "Ready?" She confidently smiled. "This time, we'll save him." The armored vehicle slowly disappeared into the mountain forest.
Several hours later, inside a ruined shopping district, a middle-aged chef fought desperately against dozens of zombies. His kitchen knife had become chipped. His clothes were stained with blood. Yet, he refused to retreat. He searched every abandoned restaurant, every apartment, every supermarket, calling only one name. "Lily, Dad is here! Please answer me!" Unknown to him, tiny green vines quietly grew wherever his blood touched the ground. His plant ability had already awakened, but grief prevented him from noticing. Scene 6. Rescue. A zombie horde suddenly surrounded him. More than 100 infected closed in from every direction. The exhausted chef smiled bitterly. "I guess I'm finally coming to find you." Just then, a deafening wolf howl echoed through the streets. Several gigantic mutated wolves leaped from nearby rooftops. A massive black bear smashed through the zombie horde. Mutated ravens attacked from above. Within moments, the battlefield became completely one-sided. Standing atop an abandoned bus, Mo Wan calmly watched the battle while casually eating a strawberry lollipop. Alexei manipulated streams of water into razor-sharp whips, sweeping dozens of zombies away. Only minutes later, silence returned. The chef stared blankly. "You saved me." Mo Wan smiled gently. "No, you survived. We simply arrived." Scene 7. A Father's Hope. That evening, while resting beside a campfire, the chef quietly unpacked a small lunchbox. He carefully divided the food into 2 portions, one for himself, one placed beside him. Alexei looked around. There isn't anyone there. The chef smiled gently at the empty seat. "Lily, eat before it gets cold." The surrounding survivors lowered their heads. No one had the heart to tell him that his daughter had probably never survived the first week. Mo Wan quietly stopped Alexei before she could speak. Let him keep his hope. Sometimes, hope is what keeps people alive. The chef continued talking softly to the empty space, as if his daughter were sitting beside him. No one laughed. No one mocked him. Only silence answered.
Scene 8. The Green Miracle. After returning to Beast Mountain Safe Base, Mo Yuan led the chef toward the Underground Agricultural Research Center. 2 male scientists, 2 women botanists, 1 farmer family of all ages, agricultural engineering students. From the people Mo Yuan had rescued earlier, those with talents and passion stood waiting. The chef looked around in disbelief. So many people. Mo Yuan nodded. "We need food, don't we? Anyways, from my experience with ability users, you've already awakened a plant ability." Aiden frowned. "I have?" Following the system's guidance, Mo Yuan patiently instructed him. The moment Aiden concentrated, tiny green vines emerged from his fingertips. Dry wheat seeds suddenly sprouted. Vegetable seedlings grew rapidly. Rice shoots became healthy within minutes. The entire greenhouse erupted in cheers. Aiden stared at his hands. "I can grow food?" Mo Yuan playfully replied, "Well, it's more like plants, but sure, call it food, since we will eat it after cooking anyways." Others were dumbfounded with deadpan expressions. Later, it was secretly spread around the camp that their boss, leader, makes dumb dad jokes and that we should pretend it's funny and laugh. Tears slowly filled Chef Aiden's eyes. For the first time since losing his daughter, he smiled. Scene 10. The First Celebration. That night, the courtyard filled with laughter. Large barbecue grills covered the plaza. Fresh vegetables from the greenhouse, roasted meat, hot soup, steaming rice. Music echoed between the fortress walls. Children played safely. The twins challenged everyone to games. Alexei laughed until tears formed. Mo Yuan quietly sat beside his family, watching, listening. For the first time in either of his lives, he experienced an ordinary evening. No cultivation wars, no betrayals, no endless battles. Only warmth, only family, only friends. The chef stood and raised a cup of tea. To Beast Mountain Safe Base. To everyone we saved and everyone we'll save tomorrow. Hundreds of voices answered together. Cheers echoed across the mountain. Far beyond the fortress walls, the apocalypse still consumed the world. But inside Beast Mountain Safe Base, hope had taken root.
Hey, don't forget to give thumbs up, give me a comment, and subscribe to see part 2. Now let's get into the story.